Welcome back to the channel, Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at a finished up Adeptus Custodes army commission. This one is for the shadowkeepers, one of the more elite of the Custodes factions, and they specialize with lots of Terminators, which this commission army has quite a few of. And today we've got our Adeptus Custodes 24-hour challenge all finished up. We did go a little bit over time, probably closer to 36 hours. But when it's all said and done, our Shadowkeepers army is looking awesome. And if you're familiar with the Shadowkeepers, they are a Terminator heavy faction. And in this army commission, that is 100% the case. So just running down the lines here, we have 9 of our traditional Custodian Guard up front. And then we have 6 of the Aquilon Terminators on the right there, and then we have another 9 of the Alaris Terminators, including a shield captain, and then we have Trajan Valoris. We also have 6 of the Dawn Eagle jet bikes, including a shield captain and a shield captain on Relic Dawn Eagle jet bike with the cape and the shield on front. And then we have 1 Vexilla Custodian with the standard there, and then finally we have the grav-tank Annihilator. And very happy with how everything came out. As you're familiar in the previous videos, everything is magnetized for the bikers' arms and also their bases. The tank turret and base is also removable as well. Overall, the black and red theme came out real nice, especially with like the blue glow on the weapons. The client also requested dark hair on Trajan, so he has a little bit of a different look to him. And then also the bald heads on the shield captains. So you'll notice there's a few of them splashed in there. We tried to keep the variety as much as possible, just with like the different weapons and equipments. It's nice to have the ability to change the pose on the jet bikes, so they don't all look the same. Here we can kind of just pull one of the shield captains up front here and kind of take a look about what I was talking about. If you haven't watched the previous videos on how we magnetize the arms and the bases, I highly recommend it. It makes like the transport and everything much better. And then also you can kind of just see the detail a little more like up close. And you know, obviously the color scheme on this one was very specific, being like the Shadowkeepers. But now with like the new rules and everything coming out, that should work out very advantageous, because now you'll get a benefit to like the different factions of the Custodes. And then here we have like shield captain in Terminator armor, just to give like a little bit of the variation there. And then we did like a couple of the guard. It's 3 squads of 3, so you have your full battalion. We did another shield captain a little bit different. We've got the Trajan with the red and black, and then like darker hair going on here. And as you can see, you know, we magnetized, or I'm sorry, the turret changes on its own, rotates on its own. And then we didn't glue the base on that one, so you could change it out. And then we've got a couple of these bad boys. These are like the Forge World. And then they have like the fire pike ones also, and they have like the claws. The other ones have like the fists and the like modified bolters. Very cool overall. I'm definitely a huge fan of Custodes, and doing the Shadowkeepers a little bit different, a little darker of a theme was very awesome as well. And then you know, obviously doing the you know, Forge World tanks. If you didn't check out like the videos on how we do like the micro sole and micro set for the decals to get like that glossy finish and smooth, I encourage you to check those videos out as well. So overall, very happy with how the army came out. Another one coming out of the studio, and then you'll get, you know, obviously your bag of goodies as well In this case, it's like all your misericordias. If you want to put them on there permanently, you can. And then a bunch of just like some extra swords and weapons and stuff the client had requested. There's a couple additional shields in here, and then all the bolters and missiles for all the bikes as well. So, and then this will get packaged up real nice and sent out, very carefully and in a timely manner. And another happy client already sent some pictures over his way, and he was very pleased with it. I'm not gonna say any names or anything like that, but he is a member of the armed forces, so we do appreciate his service, and hope he gets to enjoy this army. But overall, very happy with the color scheme, very happy with the turnaround time, and everything else. This Terminator heavy army should be pretty awesome in gameplay, especially with everybody getting fixed command points now. This should be super fun, and I'm interested to see how it turns out, plays out in the new rules and everything. I'm interested to see how the Custodes are in 9th edition, and also as Games Workshop reabsorbs Forge World and takes over the rules writing and everything like that. I'm interested to see if we'll see more balance, or if we'll still see the Forge World units be a little bit more on the powerful side. Or in the Custodes case, I'd love to see them get absorbed into the range and then everything be available in plastic. I mean, that's ideal, down the line. But in the meantime, you can't even get, Games Workshop doesn't even offer, tanks or any of the vehicles or any of that stuff. So, it's not like other factions where you're just getting something because it has really good rules. It's if you want a tank, you have to get the Forge World ones. And that's one of the limiting factors of, Adeptus Custodes versus the other armies. So I'd love to see that go away and everything just to become Games Workshop down the line. I'd love to see all the fine cast go away and everything to just be plastic. That would be ideal, as the quality's there now. And overall, the drawbacks have been eliminated, which previously it's been harder to get fine detail in plastic, and now that's just not the case anymore. So I'd love to see them fully absorb everything and take it over in plastic, make the rules nice and balanced, so that any faction could be competitive but also extremely fun in the new edition. I'm looking forward to the play being faster, and each one of or the different chapters inside of the armies having their own special rules. I think that's really cool for the orders for the sisters and the Space Marine chapters, and all the different cults and everything you can be. It adds an awesome diversity to the game, and it lets your paint jobs really mean something. If you want to play an army like this that's to the lore and gain those special abilities and have a ton of Terminators, it's really going to suit you because you're playing the army the way it's meant to be played. So, with that, this is our Shadowkeepers Adeptus Custodes Army Commission, all finished up and getting ready to head out the door. Definitely awesome. If you want to check out some still pictures, they'll be available on Facebook. Same name, Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man. Appreciate all the support, likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions out there, guys. I'm Warhammer Man. It's Warhammer Man Studios, and I'm out of here.